I brought up the 85-liter packs from the basement. Yeah, I figured we'd replace our old ones with these. Mine had a couple of tears anyway, so... What? Oh yeah, they still have the tags on them. Ooh, these were pricey. At least we know they'll be comfortable to carry around. Do you want blue or green? Okay, here you go. Alright, let's mark off the list as we pack. Sleeping bag, bottom of the pack. Yeah, nifty access zipper at the bottom, so we don't have to unpack the whole bag each night. It looks like these are rated for 20 degrees Fahrenheit, so we should be okay, especially now that it's staying above freezing at night. Sleeping pad. Small comfort that might help us keep warmer. Tent. I'll set over here. Strap it to the top of my pack before we leave, and you've got the tarp, right? Okay. Let's see. You've got the first aid kit. Check. All-in-one eating utensils. Check. Collapsible bowls and insulated mugs. Check. Oh, the cooking pot. Thank you. Check. Water filtration straws and purification tablets as a backup. Check. Matches and lighters. Check. Headlamps. Check. My hunting knife. Check. But that's going on my person. And you've got your pocket knife and multi-tool. Check. Oh, it's just... Before all this happened, I never would have been able to afford all of this gear firsthand. And now, going through these people's basement, it's like a shopping spree at a sporting goods store. Take this, for example. Insulated down jacket retails at $450, and we get it for free. Wool beanie, $35. I could never imagine spending that much on a beanie in real life. What have you got there? Wool base layers. $100 for the shirt alone. Yeah, exactly. But that's a good call, actually. I'm gonna double check what I have. You know, I'm gonna wear one set and pack another. They roll up really small. Yeah, I'm gonna wear the cargo pants over the base layer and then pack the lighter pair of pants for later. How many shirts? Total 4 long sleeve, 4 short, 1 light rainproof jacket, which I'm going to wear as another layer under the down coat, and a couple tank tops. How many pairs of underwear and wool socks do you have? Okay, good, me too. Enough to keep us fresh for a week. Yeah, should be fine. I grabbed that little laundry detergent bar, and that paracord you have can be used as a laundry line. All we really need is a water source and a sunny day, and we can wash our clothes. Your idea to break in the hiking boots around the house was genius. I think you saved us both some blisters. Yeah, they fit really well now. Thanks for asking. How about yours? Good. Toiletries. We each have some soap, a shampoo bar. Did you want a razor? Okay. Toothpaste and toothbrush, because if there's one creature comfort I'm damn well gonna have at the end of the world, it's clean teeth. Oh yeah, take one of these. Microfiber towel. That way we can still bathe and dry off quickly. No struggling to pack a bulky towel, and no freezing our asses off trying to air dry. Toilet paper in a Ziploc bag. Good idea. And you've got the trowel? Cool. I'm grabbing a lip balm too. Sure, have one. A water bottle. Gonna strap that to the side of the pack. Oh, carabiners. Good point. Yeah, we can each take a few, clip them to our packs. Okay, now the bear canisters. I mean, would you rather I call them the food vaults? Yeah, actually, that does sound more badass. Alright, let's inventory our food vaults. Bouillon powder, that's in mine. Dehydrated vegetables, yep. Dried potato flakes. Yeah, you've got a lot of that. Never thought I'd say this, but I'm going to be sick of mashed potatoes by the time we get to Salem. Ramen, check. Dried fruit. I've got that. Jerky. Okay, that's in yours. And homemade oatmeal energy bites. It's not a ton of food, but we'll hunt and fish too. Just supplement our meals with this stuff. It shouldn't take us more than 2 to 3 weeks to get there. Ideally, anyway. Speaking of fishing, did you find some stuff we could use? Yeah, that'll work. Hooks, lures, a good bit of fishing line. Seriously? You found a collapsible fishing rod down there? Awesome. No, please, make room for it. Here, I'll take the compass and knife sharpener and that little jar of salt to give you more room in your pack for it. Does that fit better? Great. And you've packed your weapons and ammo of choice? Nice. We'll use it as sparingly as we can, but it will be good to have. I need to clean my gun before we go. What do you mean it's done? You cleaned it for me while I was getting firewood this morning? That's really thoughtful of you. Thank you. Really, it means a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've got the map. You want to go over the route again? Okay. Well, it's just over 300 miles to get to the community outside of Salem. I'm assuming we'll put in 15 miles a day, minimum, but that leaves us some time to hunt and rest up each day if we need it. The first 2/3 of the trip is going to be high desert, pretty open, but we'll find little valleys to hunker down in at night, and there's plenty of game to be had out there. Best of all, it's sparsely populated. We aren't likely to run into too many undead on the way. My biggest concern, honestly, is that the survivors on that stretch are going to fiercely defend their property. I doubt they'd even let us camp on their lawn, and if they did, I don't know that I'd trust them not to kill us in our sleep. We'll have to be very careful if we go to barter for goods or need shelter for some unexpected reason. Once we get here, to the mountains, we'll have trees all around, so we'll have an easier time staying off the radar. Once we get over the mountains, we'll start running into more undead. They will be spilling out from places like Portland and the Salem suburbs, so we'll need to keep a sharp eye. Why are we headed into the thick of the undead? Well, technically we're not going to Salem itself. We're going to a town northeast of it called Silverton. Really quaint little place. I've been there before, pre-zombies. It was really nice. They have a reservoir, farmland all around, easy access to the mountains, and a decent medical center. Are the rumors true? You mean the ones about them developing prevention there? I don't know. I hope so. What I do know is, as of last fall, they had a functioning community that welcomed outsiders and vetted them appropriately. As long as you're not an asshole, working for the greater good, and willing to bust your ass to contribute, they'll welcome you, which sounds pretty fair to me. How do I plan to contribute? You mean, aside from my piecemeal first aid skills? Before all of this went down, I was studying sustainable energy. Was a semester short of getting my degree, so I don't have a lot of practical experience, but I'm hoping the combination of my knowledge and my willingness to work will get me somewhere. What about you? What do you hope to bring to the table? Yeah? That would be awesome. You could help a lot of people with that. Yeah, I really do think so. So, I think that's everything. We'll leave at first light tomorrow morning. Nothing. It's just the odds are stacked against us. I know we can't stay here. We'd run out of the stockpiled food within a couple of years, and there's really no good way to make this property permanently defensible. Plus, we don't have any seeds or anything to start a garden plot with, but this trip will be risky. There's a good chance that something will happen to one or both of us along the way. I hope it doesn't, though. You're a really good friend. I'd hate for something to happen to you. We'll look out for each other. Yeah, you're right. That's all we can do, really. So, any thoughts on how you'd like to spend your last night in relative comfort? Yeah, I do actually have a couple ideas. We have some gasoline left for the generator. Enough to power the TV and Xbox for 5 or 6 hours. And there's popcorn, and we may as well use it. How would you feel about a proper movie night? Yeah, I'm serious. Gosh, this is going to be great. What movies are we going to watch? Well, these folks only had everything on a streaming service, so that doesn't help us, but you remember that UPS truck I told you about? Right, the one I found a couple weeks ago. When I was looking for useful items, I might have snagged us copies of The Mummy and The Mummy Returns on Blu-ray. Did you actually just... Look, we don't talk about the Tom Cruise Mummy movie. Just don't go there. Have a little class. Good. Sounds fun to me too. These used to be among my favorite movies back in the day. A movie about two insanely gorgeous people saving the world from undead? Can't possibly find anything appealing about that. Awesome. Well, want to fire up the generator? Great. I'll get started on the popcorn. If this might be our last night under a proper roof, we're going to spend it the right way.